next, a UFC lightweight division bout. All right, here he is, DC, Milwaukee's best, and we're not talking about the logger, Anthony Showtime Pettis. A lot of people wonder what he was doing moving down to featherweight, then up to welterweight. The proof is in the pudding. Ask Stephen Wonderboy Thompson how he is as a welterweight.
Oh, it was unbelievable. But in Anthony Pettis, you see a guy that, regardless of weight class, finds his way into UFC championship fights. He fought for the belt at featherweight, was the lightweight champion, and is now trying to accomplish a UFC welterweight championship. One of the better and more diverse strikers in the UFC, and also a guy that has championship experience. He has a magnetic quality that lets you know that at any moment he can be a breakout star.
He truly is the total package, and as such, the stars are out tonight. Anthony Showtime Pettis is back. Well, this dude is a submission magician. I am very thankful I am not fighting him here tonight, and it's really a case of pick your poison. He has so many different chokes in his arsenal and has been a master of getting these fights exactly where he wants them.
There are black belts and there are guys like this who can do jiu-jitsu at a level that not many people, regardless of the time spent, can truly get to. His understanding of position is truly unbelievable. He always has the frame. The moment you start to press into him, he's always underhooking, always looking for the next escape route, but not to get back to his feet.
Right.
He wants to go from bottom to top. If he's in the top position, you are constantly in danger. Don't think he can't submit you from the bottom.
Right.
But his position of choice will always be in the top position, sitting in that beautiful half guard.
Yeah, his striking also has improved a lot, but no secret as to what he'll be trying to do in this matchup tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. Pettis is 6 years his senior. The rest of the numbers are nearly identical. And now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Taekwondo fighter, holding a professional record of 24 wins, 10 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, USA, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Anthony Showtime Pettis! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 20 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Liverpool, England, Paddy the Bandit Pimblett! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
Ready. Ready to fight.
All right, so here we go with round one, and when you are facing a submission specialist like this as a striker, you have got to avoid the canvas, I would think, at all costs.
Yes, you have to. And if the striker gets taken down, he needs to make sure the only thought is to get back to his feet. Whether the submissionist goes to his back or is on top, you got to make plan number one, getting back standing and getting back to your space. If not, you're going to find yourself tapping and really wondering why did I not engage him in this game?
Look at you dropping a submissionist on us, huh?
It's crazy.
All right, so there it is, the early takedown. He told everyone here during fight week within earshot that he was going to try to wrestle, try to get this fight to the ground, and had no problem doing so just there.
During their fight camp, they made a checklist, and they checked off the most important part of the fight, getting an early takedown.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block. Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Oh, body kick attempt here, it's no good.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one? What a fantastic wrestler. Great takedown.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Oh, nice job working home. Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Ooh, and he caught the kick. Pettis gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Effective strike there by Pettis.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Unable to land with that punch. Oh! Massive kick to the body.
Oh! That was a thudding leg kick. Oh, nice. Nice.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Anthony Pettis. Oh, single collar tie here. Now he's got the Muay Thai plug.
It's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio. The ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts. Nice punch lands over the top.
Single collar tie now. Oh, good opportunity to do damage here. He's got that tie clinch.
Oh, nice right hand.
Kick to the body now. That one won't land. Pettis' kick blocked. All right, what do you think? Another takedown attempt here. It seems like every time he's gone to the well, it's been there tonight.
When you're that successful with any one thing, why would you change it? He's going to shoot for another takedown, and I would almost be willing to bet he's going to secure it.
I'll take your action.
Okay. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
That one certainly found the target. Oh, nice slip there to avoid the punch by Pettis. Timely defense there. Huge block for him.
Beautiful body kick landed right under the elbow.
Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses. Round 2 straight ahead.
Hey, stop.
All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and I'd imagine a lot of these replays are going to be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely. You're going to see a lot of different techniques, but the kicking was the key to him getting ahead in this fight. He's out ahead now. He needs to stay the course and continue to do that as the fight goes on.
All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His strong leg packs so much power that even when he doesn't throw it full throttle, you see he's able to inflict damage. We'll see if he can keep it going here in this round.
He doesn't throw it full power, but even when he feints it, he draws out reactions from his opponents because they don't want to get hit with any more of those kicks. It's a sight to behold.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off. Over and over, he's landed these big body kicks.
Oh, he's got it going now. Nice connection there, DC.
Another punch landed.
How good is that right hand? Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. All right, leading with the right hand. You don't see that every day. It was certainly effective for him there.
If you're going to throw your power hand first, you got to be very aware not to get countered.
Oh, and there he goes, working off that jab again. How's your jab, DC?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab. But you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. It's just like boxing. The most thrown punch, and the first one you learn is a jab.
Right.
And in MMA, guys are starting to take that same approach because it is such an effective weapon.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Pettis.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Beautiful punch.
Nice 1-2 there. Just misses. Lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night. Trying to recover full guard there.
Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. He's gonna attack off ball here.
No!
Oh, Johnny picked him up and he slammed him, and he ends up in side control. Now he's in no danger of a submission.
How about that? He's like, you go here, my arm's free, and now he's got plenty of room to operate here out of side control. Nicely done.
Job. He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock, and if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. He needs to push the arm to the side, get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes to the finish, watch his chest. That is tight.
Somehow stays in the fight. All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in a fight, what are you looking at?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, you take your front headlock, or he turns in the opposite direction, you throw your hook in, and you start looking to get a choke off.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him,
Know when to fold him, yep, absolutely. You gotta recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you gotta move him off, and you gotta cover. You can't be off to an angle.
And this might just be a matter of time. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round.
He got it, John.
How about it? Gets the win by submission. Beautifully executed there on the ground. All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round. And get that man a singlet, man, right? Offensive wrestling on point tonight.
That was a tutorial. That was every single takedown you could secure in a fight. He did it all the right way. He's beating his opponent to the finish before he can try to sprawl and respond. He's a step behind. If he's going to stop these takedowns going forward, he needs to react a little quicker.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has called a stop to this contest, declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Paddy the Baddy
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.
It was a very tough fight, but he knew that if he did everything right, he can get to his position, which is the ground, and he would be able to find a finish by submission tonight. He did just that.
Coming up next, it's a heavyweight collision between Mark Coleman and Fabricio Verdun.
You ready?
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick-up fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we could put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
That kick blocked by Coleman. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
DC, didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point.
Nice kick there by Verdun. All right, so at long last, he finally lands his first takedown after several failed attempts. You knew coming in that he was going to stay committed to the takedown, kept on trying, and finally got him to the ground. Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the
Working
top.
on a guillotine.
Watch guillotine.
Oh, look at this. Jumps over in the side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Maybe going with that Von Flue choke, or I guess we should probably call it the OSP at this point. All right, so he postures up. The sheer will is really remarkable to watch. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
Wild swing there. Oh, a little single collar tie there.
Nice punch lands. Beautiful kick.
All right, so again, he shoots for a takedown. He has certainly tried to wrestle offensively tonight, but that attempt did not. With that offering, DC, he is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot. Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Well, he gets up again here, but he looks hurt.
Oh, beautiful level change.
loaded up on that right hand, too.
Verdum's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
Oh!
And the turn on the elbow, and he's going to chase the submission finish. He got it. He got it, John.
Oh, he got it done, absolutely. He finishes his opponent by way of submission. All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes, volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 20 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Mark the Hammer Coleman!
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission, and they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win, but get the finish, and they certainly got it tonight.
They got the finish. He's such a terrific grappler. Every time he is on his back, he looks for submissions over and over again. Eventually, he found one tonight and got the desired result.
Coming up next, it's a featherweight matchup between Jeremy Lil Heathen Stevens and Cub Swanson.
Ready? Ready?
Round one is upon us between two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down the film.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans.
Nice jab, follows it up with a nice right hand. Swanson gets caught with that punch. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Beautiful leg kick thrown. Another punch to the head. He's really turning every part of himself into those strikes to the head.
And they're exchanging leather early.
Big kick lands.
Right on the button. Timing his shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up, keeping busy, being very active.
So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth. This is a full-on brawl, DC.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never know when somebody's going to take that one shot that finishes the fight. Nice kick.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Swanson's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Well, 25 total strikes have now landed for Cub Swanson.
Beautiful body kick.
Back and forth we go. Nice punch there by Stevens. Oh, damaging knee to the head. Oh! Stevens' overhand punch to the head doesn't get to the target. He telegraphed that one, and it gets blocked.
Big kick lands.
Oh! He could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career.
Oh, nice guillotine there. There it is.
Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Gets side mount, and now maybe the Von Flue choke will be there. Oven St. Preux has got to like that transition there. And that will do it.
Wow, what a performance.
Yeah, great job executing the submission in that fight. Really strong work. You can see the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 16 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Cub Swanson!
All right, so there he is, all smiles, and rightfully so after he gets the job done by submission tonight. You told me off the air before the fight that he was going to submit him, and that's exactly what happened, man.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. And his opponent is known to lay in the guard. He made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
Coming up next, a UFC flyweight division matchup.
Ready?
All All right, so here we go, round one. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. Two of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight. That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Goes to the body there. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Just misses there with the left.
I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
They're certainly getting after it early. Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you're seeing thus far.
I mean, the speed at which he throws is crazy.
Well, the leg kicks have been a big storyline in this one, and there's another one. So he continues to slow his opponent down, and nice poker face on the other side. I'm not sure how many more he can take.
He won't be able to take many more. Think about Edson Barbosa. Oh, that was...
All right, so a near-perfect entry there, and finally he gets his first takedown of the fight, and they say if at first you don't succeed, try again. Was able to get him down there.
Persistence pays, and that's what we saw with this young man. Over and over, he shot for takedowns, he tried to mix it up, and he got defended. But eventually, he got it done. Now, what does he do with this top control?
Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Solid strike on the ground. Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates distance and space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations. He's got his chin in, but now he's starting to slip under the neck. No, actually goes to an inverted triangle to try to get the finish. Wow, you don't see that very often.
Oh, he's in trouble here. Wow. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Now into his mount.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Oh, right in the mount.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. 10 seconds to go. Round 2 next. Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon.
Breathe and relax. Okay, that was a good round. If you don't like what's happening, let's look to stand up. Let's look to get back to our feet. Okay? Do not ignore.
Okay, you ready? Round 2. Ready? Let's go fight.
Blocks the shot.
Caught that kick there.
Oh, beautiful strike there as he lands up top, and he does so right after catching the leg. So maybe you thought he would catch the leg and go for a takedown. Instead, he goes for the punch, and he certainly found the range on that one. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of... Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on it. Attacking armbar.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Wow. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hook. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours. He lands a switch knee.
And they separate. Body attack, and it's blocked. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. 3 minutes now to go in this one. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round 1. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round.
Big body kick.
Lands the right hand. Oh, beautiful head movement. Slips there. Takedown defense holds up. Just unable to quite find that range.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Clean with the right hook. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Got the single collar tie. Man, striking class is in session. Beautiful punch there.
Great job landing. What a damaging punch. Oh, nice jab.
All right, single collar tie now.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Right punches there.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Oh, collar tie. Oh! He's thrown tonight.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut land.
Just missed with the left there. Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach.
It's such a fast leg kick.
Misses with that punch.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, nice job to defend the takedown and scramble to his feet. Oh, tags him with that uppercut. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
Great punch. What does he follow that uppercut with next time he lands it so effectively?
10 seconds remain in round 2. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. 10 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. The cut on his lip is only getting worse. We've kept an eye on it tonight. The cut man is going to have to do some work here to try to prevent that from becoming more of a factor here in this next round. All right, well, his kicking game was outstanding in that round. We'll see if his opponent can make the adjustments, but take us through the replays before we get there.
It's always weird to watch a young fighter start to come into his own. Early in his career, he did not have this ability. He did not have the ability to dictate and control fights with his legs. Now he does, and he looks like a future champion in the making.
All right, DC, buckle up. Here we go with our next round. High number of kicks landed in the previous round, and he'll look to keep it going.
He'll look to keep winning the fight with his kicks. He's throwing high kick, leg kick, body kick. He's even throwing a couple spin kicks in there. This guy is so educated with fighting with his legs.
Oh, single collar tie here.
Oh, big elbow.
And now he's got that tie clinch. We'll see what he can do with it. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. And he landed the right hand there. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Big knee land.
Oh!
You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet. I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're gonna sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hook behind the right hand, jab, right hand, hook. That's 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit. Finish him off with the uppercut. That is your soda. I mean, come on, man, let this guy have the whole thing.
3 minutes now to go in this one.
Leg kick.
All right, well, it's late in the fight. Time is of the essence, and when you're clearly losing and you know you need a finish, risk management goes out the window.
Oh, yeah. No more risk management. Either get knocked out or you knock him out. One way or the other, you're going to lose. You can lose by decision or you can lose by knockout. But at least when you go for the knockout, you give yourself a chance to try to find your shot. Straight punch lands.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. And the takedown attempt, but he does not land it.
Right under the elbow, the body kick lands.
Just missed with the straight left hand. This fight can be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
The right hand just misses. Man!
He got him.
Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now. Some fighters don't check a lot of leg kicks. That one was checked. Oh, he's got that right hand going tonight, DC. Connected with it there.
He's thrown so many left jabs to throw that right punch straight down the pipe. It's unreal.
Stuffs the takedown. The gut. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot. Big punch land. Ooh.
Right hook to the head, blocked. And a miss with the right hook. Single collar tie now. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Nice leg kick lands. Nice strike.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. Offensive fight. Nice job to block the shot there. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. All right, so the fighters go the distance here tonight, but it went a whole lot better for one of them than the other. Talk us through the replays, champ.
Some decisions are different than others, and his striking really did separate him from the competition. He fought so well in the stand-up game that he should get a very easy decision.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 30-27, 9-28, 29-28, declaring the winner by unanimous decision,
All right, so there he is. The celebration is on. He tried to leave the judges out of it tonight, was unable to do that, but a pretty dominant effort nonetheless. He's your winner by unanimous decision.
And you've got to feel good about that. You got to feel good about dominating every aspect of a fight and getting a victory. He should be very proud of his performance tonight.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC middleweight division fight.
Ready. Let's go, guys. Fight.
Dateline, Las Vegas, Nevada. This is low!
He's done! He's done!
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Oh, wicked nice leg kick there, DC.
Can't take too many of those. He's really working over that lead leg with those beautiful leg kicks.
And able to avoid the punch there. Nice slip by Hall. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work. Punch over the top.
Slips that left hand. Wow, that right punch has been the money weapon for him tonight, and he landed it again there.
If his opponent does not change something, he will continue to throw the strike until he makes him stop throwing it. He's throwing bombs. Every time they come into contact, he is throwing bombs.
Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Oh! Big head kick there. Beautiful knee.
Oh! He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. What a fight!
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Oh, he might have got him with a choke.
submission defense there. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom. And if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, he is up, but man, is he hurt. A finish could come here at any time. 35 total strikes have now landed for Uriah Primetime Hall. Oh, man, his leg kicks are outstanding, and you saw a great example of that just there.
And you see his opponent start to slow down. He cannot take many of those kicks.
Oh, and another leg kick lands flush, and now you're starting to see visible damage on that lead leg of his opponent.
Visible damage, and you see him starting to make mistakes now in his defenses because his leg is so beat up. It's red, it's all beat up, he's limping, he's turning away. There are so many things that he is doing wrong now because of the leg damage he has taken.
Oh, tagged him with that right hand. What a strike that was.
What a strike that he is landing over and over again. His opponent will need to make some adjustments. Ooh, what a punch.
Oh, huge block.
Powerful leg kick lands. He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows. There's no give on that leg kick. My goodness! Ah, that jab hurt him.
Ooh, looking to set up the head kick, but he misses. 30 seconds now to go in the round. "20 seconds now remain in the round.
What a punch.
Oh, huge strike lands there. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt.
Nice work. Nobody's hit that guy like you did. Keep doing that.
Okay, ready? Round two. You ready?
All right, round two.
Big leg kick lands. Nice body kick right under the elbow.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt.
You don't know when that leg kick's coming.
Well, he misses with the left punch there. Hall's kick looked like it might have been a good one, but it gets blocked.
Nice.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Oh, that'll get his attention. Nice counter on the uppercut.
There's no tell on that leg kick. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Right hand on point. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, and making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Missed with that attempt.
Nice punch lands over the top.
So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Oh, lands a stiff punch there. Nice connection.
Oh, nice land. Way to hide that leg kick.
Oh, gets touched by that kick there. That punch no good. Well, significant swelling now in and around that left eye. Might even be starting to close. Paul's head kick is blocked, so no damage inflicted there.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish. Oh, he got him hurt bad.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Hall. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
All right, has the guard closed here. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Hall.
When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out.
Good stick.
And now he's got the tie clinch. And they separate. Big head kick.
Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landing. Both very powerful, very explosive. Wow, actually got the takedown.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
Third and final round.
Real quick leg kick.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Well, you can feel that breeze octagon.
You gotta check these low leg kicks. Big leg kick land.
Some fighters shy away from checking a leg kick. Check that one.
Look at the pull of that leg kick.
Well, he's up, but he is hurting for certain. The finish could come at any time. Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He has certainly found his range on the feet.
I mean, when you don't check, you're going to continue to get blasted with kicks. His opponent has not deterred him from keeping on throwing those kicks.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. And there comes the separation now. Just missing on the high kick there.
Nice leg kick.
Oh, thunderous leg kick rounds his opponent. Tried to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
John, he's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Paul's head kick, no damage inflicted there. And he comes through with a big knee. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now.
Head kick lands.
Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Got a single collar tie. Checks the leg kick.
That was a thudding leg kick.
Oh, beautiful strike at distance there from Uriah Hall. He has really rounded out his striking game. A lot of different weapons coming your way, and he landed that one flush, DC.
Nice straight punch. Oh!
Just misses with the straight right. He landed that knee to the midsection. Got to think his opponent's going to feel that one in the morning.
And he's going to continue to throw that.
Oh, thunderous leg kick rounds his opponent. Tried to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
John, he's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick. Real nice body kick lands.
Paul gets caught with that punch. And he landed a nice hook shot there, DC.
He landed the hook exactly where he needed it to be, and threw it with ill intent.
Oh, beautiful jab there, man. It's like you know what's coming, can't stop it.
I mean, you have to anticipate that jab coming, or he will batter and bruise you with that single strike. Oh, nice jab.
Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there. 20 seconds to go. 15 seconds. All right, single collar tie now. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
He's landed that punch over and over again. What's he going to do to follow up?
All right, it looks like the official decision is in. Yes, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores this contest 29-27, Hall. Judge 2 scores it 28-28. And Judge 3 scores it 9-28. For the winner by majority decision, Uriah Hall.
All right, so a close fight. That's certainly the way we saw it, but ultimately he gets his hand raised by majority decision. Third judge had it a draw. 2 others thought he did enough to win.
And I thought it was a draw, too. I thought it was an even fight. But judge number 2 thought he did just a little bit more than his opponent to just put him a little bit ahead of him and allowed him to get the decision.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, we are underway here at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Ooh, big shot land.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Nice body kick.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Stuffs the takedown shot. Well, she said she was going to go to the takedown early, and she goes right to it, and it's there. So a good sign that she's able to get this fight to the ground where she wants.
She said when and where she decides she was going to be able to secure takedown. She does exactly that very early in the first round.
While her opponent is squirming, and this might be the beginning of the end, the ground and pound strikes continue to land at will.
She's landing it over and over again. She needs to make sure that when she's chasing the finish, she doesn't get excited and lose the position. Gotta be careful, armbar.
Oh, slams her to the ground, so she appeared to be fending off the armbar, and then she just used her power and exploded her opponent down to the ground. All right, so the ground and pound strikes continue to land. She's not staying busy for the sake of it. She is doling out damage.
She's landing a lot of punishing ground and pound, and this is gonna really zap her opponent as they get back to the feet.
All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submissions, or they're gonna lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position.
Guillotine attempt for her here.
Watch guillotine.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Oh, how good is that as a guillotine counter? She gains the side mount here. And I hope Oven St. Preux is watching. She might be able to get a Von Flue. And there it is.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, really nice job by her there to execute the submission. Clearly she had an opening and she closed the show pretty effectively there. That is one of the bigger wins of her UFC career. All right, so there's the end of the round. And in terms of offensive wrestling execution, she had it all going there.
Yeah, she had it all working. She did everything she wanted to do. She was racing to position. Once she got to her legs, she didn't pause. She didn't stop. She went right to the finishes that she needed in order to get the fight to the ground. I mean, that was a great display of offensive wrestling.
So there she is, your winner by submission, and there will be no wiping the smile off her face tonight as she turns in one of the bigger highlights of her UFC career.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 45 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, Adesanya.
Well, how about this young woman as the celebration is on? She sat down in our fighter meeting and she told us, to a man, to a woman, I'm going to submit her at some point in this fight, and that's exactly how she gets it done.
That's exactly how she got it done. She knew where the fight needed to be. And the moment she got a chance, the moment she got the submission locked in, she latched on that thing like you wouldn't believe it because she knew it was her chance. This is my moment to get my result. She did exactly that, got the submission win, and on to the next one.
All right, coming up next, it's a bantamweight matchup between Cody Garbrandt and Jimmy Rivera.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
All right, crowd getting excited as this fight gets underway. You hate to call any fighter on this UFC roster a specialist, but on one side, you have a definite striker taking on a true 5'2".
And you see a guy in the striker who knows exactly who he is. He knows where the fight needs to be. He knows what he has to do in order to be successful. Let's see if he can keep his opponent off of him.
Well, lands a good series of kicks there, DC. It really didn't take him long to get a good beat on his opponent.
He figured.
Oh, the master of the transition. Nice scramble. Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round, and the damage is really starting to take its toll.
Yeah, it's really starting to take its toll. And you watch the opponent. He's walking gingerly on his leg. And one big tell that you're starting to really do well with your leg kicks is when your opponent starts to switch stances.
Right.
Watch for a stance switch very soon.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Connects with a right hand. Pretty good punch, that one.
Nice right punch by this young man. Big kick lands.
All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old noggin. You can't take so many upside the head. Somebody's going to sleep.
Oh, and there's the double leg takedown, DC. That is just too good, too easy.
Too good, too easy. The timing was just too good. Before he could even defend, he's already off of his feet, going backwards. It's hard to run backwards, and that's what happens when this guy hits his double leg.
Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
But now DC trying to isolate an arm.
Yep, he's using the Kimura.
And this might just be a matter of time.
What a beautiful Kimura finish by this great fighter.
And I don't care how high your threshold is for pain. When you're in that compromised state, better to tap and fight another day.
It's so crazy because people think the pressure's on your arm. It's all your shoulder. When somebody has a really good Kimura, it feels like they're going to break your shoulder. That's why you have to tap.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 16 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out,
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission. They found a submission. He got his hand raised in the way that he loves the most.
Coming up next, a UFC welterweight division matchup.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go. Another big night for the MMA leader from Las Vegas, Nevada's T-Mobile Arena. Been a lot of seminal moments in this building. I can think of one.
It was a big one for me at UFC 226. But, John, also UFC 200. I got to stand across the cage from Anderson Silva in that arena. This is a place where big fights happen. And tonight, you get to stand amongst the legends at the T-Mobile Arena. Big punch lands through the middle.
Well, T. Wood's been waiting for an opportunity to set up that right hand and set it up beautifully there.
A-plus athlete is Tyron Woodley. He can explode into you at such a high pace that before you can respond, you can be staring up at the lights.
Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's hurt bad.
How good is this action about a minute in? I think I'm gassing out just watching this thing.
I'm exhausted. Beautiful level change leads to the takedown. One takedown is easy to defend. When you start stringing them together is when guys struggle.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
I mean, how many can he take? Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. An attacking armbar.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. And this might just be a matter of time. Oh, that was a violent tap there, so he submits him with the arm bar.
I mean, just steps ahead of the competition. Where you're playing checkers, he's playing chess in the ground fighting. And it showed tonight in this big submission victory.
All right, right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun-shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat again.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murgliata's going to stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 12 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Dan Funky!
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.
It was a very tough fight, but he knew that if he did everything right, he can get to his position, which is the ground, and he would be able to find a finish by submission tonight. He did just that.
Coming up next, we get to this UFC middleweight division fight.
Ready. Ready to fight?
Round one is upon us between two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans.
Watch the shot to the body. Well, he told us on Thursday you don't get paid to fight 15 minutes. To that end, early takedown is there.
His ideal fight is a grind. As ugly as he can make it, it's better for him. And with this early takedown, he ensures that he can start to wear the gas tank for a long time.
Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. All right, side control now. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here. Just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Now he's going to try to attack Kimura here. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
He might get a finish here. Oh!
He got the turn on the elbow, and he's going to chase the submission finish.
Not tapping out tonight.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
2 minutes to go. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Ground and pound strike there now.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here. He's attacking armbar now. You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off. Now he falls back into the finishing position.
And there it is! All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division on notice. A huge result for him here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 46 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to an armbar, Hamza Borzkemada!
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission, and they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win, but get the finish, and they certainly got it tonight.
They got the finish. He's such a terrific grappler. Every time he is on his back, he looks for submissions over and over again. Eventually, he found one tonight and got the desired result.
It is a women's bantamweight championship fight between Amanda Nunes and Juliana Pena.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, and wherever we are in the world, most fighters on this roster, to a man, to a woman, they want the chance at some point to make this walk here in Vegas.
You absolutely want to fight in Las Vegas. Before it was the MGM Grand, it was the Mandalay Bay. Now it is the T-Mobile Arena, the most beautiful arena in the world and the home to the biggest UFC fights right now. From International Fight Week, the championship fight, all across the board, you come to T-Mobile.
That is how you scramble, folks. Well, she did not miss a single grappling practice during this training camp, and here's your evidence. Outstanding movement on the ground.
She looks like a master of grappling with the great movement that she's showing on the ground.
Great movement by her here on the ground, and she just does it so fluidly and so easily. It's really a sight to behold.
You can tell that she's been a lifetime developing the skill with the way that she's able to move with so little effort on the mat.
Nunes is looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Well, she was long on grappling experience coming into the UFC, and you see her chops here, just beautiful when it comes to the transition.
It's very difficult to keep up with her on the ground.
Nice hammer fist. Wow, there is just a viciousness with which she operates here on the ground as she continues to get the ground and pound game going. She might get a finish here.
She's looking for the finish. She's so good at dictating these ground exchanges, and she's doing a fantastic job of building posture to try to land that kill shot from the top.
Oh, keeping busy here off of her back. Nice offense from the bottom. Well, maybe some panic setting in for her opponent as she continues to land with the ground and pound.
She cannot deal with the pressure of the top fighter. She's so good at finding her strikes.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Pena. Back to the stand-up now, both fighters upright.
Nice punch here.
Man, how good is her dirty boxing, right? I mean, it doesn't even seem like there's an opening, and yet all of a sudden there's a punch snapping her opponent's head.
She is a master of finding those little spots to land those big punches from in close.
Oh, she snapped her head back there. This could be the end.
She landed a massive uppercut that hurt her opponent very, very badly.
Oh, huge connection by her there.
Massive shot lands. How's she gonna try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight? You can never know what you're gonna see with this young lady. Is she gonna finish the fight?
Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
Well, you gotta try to stay busy off of your back. She's doing it here. Nice punch. Oh, sage work from the bottom here as she tags her with the punch. Man, she is just nonstop on the ground, moving in all the right directions. Another nice transition by her there.
She's moving a lot, but every movement has purpose.
Oh, Pena's back to the side control now. Well, you gotta stay busy from the bottom position. Can't falter here. She's doing a nice job. Well, she does not seem to fear anything powerful coming back her way as she continues to land some big shots here from the top.
She's doing a really good job of dictating the engagements in this position. She's not running in there with her head in front of her hips. She's driving the leg and the knee in first, and then when she gets the right opportunity, she lands a big strike from the top.
How good is her movement here on the ground, right? Shades of Ray Borg, just transitioning so beautiful.
Yeah, she's so good at transitions and movement. Her ability is unmatched.
Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison.
Pena's looking for that arm triangle.
Watch triangle, watch triangle. Oh.
Getting tighter. Wow. All right, side control for her now, and you know how heavy she stays with all of that upper body strength. We'll see what she can do from here.
Well, she's got great upper body strength, and that's why she passes, because she doesn't necessarily feel she needs the legs to control her opponents on the ground. So she goes to side control and hopes that you give your back. That's
right.
why you see she has so many rear naked choke submissions.
I would never give you my back.
Don't give me your back.
All right, so a lot of strike absorption by her in that previous round. She got stunned on the feet, but survives to see another round. Talk us through the replay, man.
You look at the action here. They're going back and forth, and boom, there goes that big strike that lands that really does hurt her opponent. She could not find the follow-up shot, but eventually she will find that moment.
Second round underway.
That's a big strike right there.
Little cut below that left eye. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. There, I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon still.
She can't possibly know where she is right now after taking such a massive head kick.
Trying to stay in this fight. That's a perfect scramble right there. Beautiful transition. Nice punch by Pena.
Beautiful leg kick thrown.
Back in the clinch now. All right, so now she engages in the tie clinch, and of course, if you're fighting hands as the opponent, you leave everything else wide open.
You leave everything open as you will dig big, brutal knees to the body. Beautiful takedown lands.
Nunes gets the single leg takedown. Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
Oh, nice job by her to posture up there. Now we'll see if she can maintain that separation.
She has to recognize that her opponent will start trying to squirrel away now, but look for her big ground and pound.
Oh, her ground and pound is downright scary, in constant pursuit of the finish. Might get it here.
She does a really good job of throwing punches with intent. She never just throws just to be throwing. Every punch is meant to land, and every punch is meant to start or finish.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Pena. Pretty impressive ground and pound display here, champ.
She's doing a great job of finding the right time to take her ground and pound opportunities.
3 minutes to go. Oh, and she gives up her back. This is not a fighter you want anywhere near your backside. We could get a finish here in the not-too-distant future.
Yeah.
Oh, Pena's looking for that arm triangle now.
Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
It's in there deep. There you go. the fight.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That is some opportunistic grappling right there, and nice finishing instincts as well. You see a lot of fighters get the dominant position, but aren't necessarily able to lock up the choke or force the tap. No problem with her as she gets one of the bigger wins of her UFC career. So there she is as the celebration continues in the corner. The queen of the 135ers, the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion, your winner tonight by way of submission. What a way to get the job done and leave with the UFC gold.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 43 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out.
And coming up next, our main event, a matchup for the UFC middleweight division title.
Ready.
All right, so here we go, round 1. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. 2 of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight.
Well, you saw the tail of the tape. He has a reach advantage and made good use of it there with that punch. Ooh, he landed a huge hook there.
You got him.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Connects with a right. He missed with that jab attempted.
It's a good right hand right there.
Oh, collar tie. Oh, beautiful land there by Adesanya. You hear this crowd just eating out of his hand, oohing and on every time he advances.
I mean, he just captures your imagination from the walkout to the entrance when he's in the octagon, the fighting style. He just kind of has that thing that makes you want to stop and stare at Israel Adesanya. Nice looping punch.
Just out of range with that right hook.
Nice.
All right, so he lands his first takedown of the fight after many failed attempts, so he stayed committed. Now he has the fight in his wheelhouse. Let's see what he can do. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Nice hammer fist.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. All right, feet on the hips here. Looking for a guillotine.
He's attacking guillotine. Why is he not recognizing this right now? He's got him.
about this as he jumps to side mount to try to counter the guillotine with a Von Flue choke. Ovince St. Preux would be proud. And there it is.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that is high-level grappling right there as he gets the win tonight here by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
So there he is, ladies and gentlemen, the UFC middleweight champion of the world, your winner by submission tonight. And it is going to take a spectacular effort to dethrone this guy at 185 pounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 6 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last Adesanya.
So there he is, still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion after a win by way of submission here tonight. And despite the fact that the #1 contender came in and was all the rage, he got the job done relatively easily here tonight, submitting his foe inside the distance in defense of his middleweight title.